David here with Futures Trading. Want to make sure you know it's me. I wanted to give the update on the Apple and let this be the final update for you. I don't want to leave without doing that because I did state to you in this video as well as this one. I even reiterated it here that I was going to be taking a break. So I wanted to make sure I update you on your Apple before I go. Clearly, there's that level. Now we can dial down into that 1 minute and then we can take a look at that. Again, I told you in that video here. I told you in that video here. Let me make sure I'm getting the right one here. I told you in this video here that I'm someone that targets levels like that. Professionals trade a certain way, and I just want you to know that. And that's why I said that. And they even popped up, and that is what made me think like, hey, you're going to do this right now while I'm trying to tell these people that this is important. And so they popped up here. Okay, they came close. They came really, really close to that level. All right, and that's this information here. Okay, now I target stuff like that, just like on the daily, and I'll show you that off the NQ to kind of recap the trade that I did earlier. But mainly, this is for the Apple. I want you to see what happened here. And again, this is information that I try to make available to you guys for free. For free. Okay, there they go. They took out that price level, and again, that's on that hourly. And so that top down approach, I just want to make sure I state to you, again, I don't trade like that. That's absolutely ridiculous. You got to go with the trend. And so if they're trending down on this 1 minute, and I can't stress it to you enough, it takes is one tick to reverse a market, one tick. So top down approach, this higher time frame doing this, so I'll just step in front of it. That's not professional trading. I wouldn't advocate no one doing that. But they are headed towards the center of the chart. And I did say that no closing under here would help, but if you see them picking up that speed where that mid is falling below that low and the bar size is coming in, it's not indicative of the behavior from over here where this bar is low. You can look up there 92.92 and the close here. They closed at 93, so they didn't close beneath that low, and that's what makes that pattern so powerful. And then, of course, they suppose that made that trend distance, but they fell on it. So I didn't want you to get caught off guard by that information there, and have a full understanding of what it is that I promote and what I teach. And I've said it before about them not closing beneath that level. Should they not do that, it works a lot better. But if you want to, of course, grab the ranges, the static levels, the chart scale. I did all of this in 18 minutes to try to give you an idea of how the algos, how they have behavior. All right, so how they have behavior, I did that here. And so there's a behavior even with us as people, there's behavior with us, and the algos, of course, they're taking advantage of people. And so I want to kind of level out the playing field amongst traders, and of course, get this information to all of those that need help. So make sure you share this information. But here you can get that information. 18 minutes. You can learn how to counter trend trade. You can learn how to, of course, catch reversals should you want to do that. I don't promote that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I gave you two ways of knowing when a market will reverse. I gave you two ways. There's several, but that stuff I only teach, of course, my students. But I gave you three different ways, and all of it deals with numbers. And that's the thing with the algos. It's numbers. They're programming machines with numbers. All right. So just wanted to let you know that on that Apple, that's what you got, and they're coming into the center of that chart. Hopefully, they will fail. Now, I'll give you this information, and I gotta go. There's that bottom. Okay, so they took out that bottom. Okay, I told you that they would do that. You can go back and watch all of those videos, and exactly what I said is typed right below it. I typed it right below it here. And again, I'm marking up the chart for you. And as you can tell, there's the ranges. I even in that video earlier, and that's the thing that I did stress to you. And you can go back and watch it should you want to. This video here that I shot this morning. All right, that video right there, I told you they were at the center of the chart. I said they at the center of the chart. No Fibonacci's, no none of that. You don't need all of that. That's making trading hard. Center of the chart right here. And I told you, is if it's going to go back up, I don't know. And I told you that. Now I kind of because I've been telling you they was going to go through this bottom ever since they was down here. But again, I just wanted to make you aware of, hey, this is stuff that I teach. Here's seven, there's the seven, there's the trend. And I even projected this from up here yesterday when this bar was right here. When they even locked that trend in, I put that line there in that video. When you go back and watch that the Pioneer Professional of the chart scale method, I actually put that line there. Okay, and I told you that was the projected distance should they wanted to lift up, and they got close to the top of that and then turned around, and so they just did the same distance down again and again. So why not trend trade? All right, so don't try to be a counter trend trader. They took out that bottom. And again, that's that daily. Now let's take a look at that. Let me find that chart for you. And of course, then I'll be on my way. And I wish you guys all the best with y'all's trading. And again, if you need me, you can get my contact information off the bottom of the video or leave me a message. I don't have no problem coming back up here covering anything that you want to take a look at. To all my newest subscribers, if you guys need me in any capacity, just leave a message on the message board. Or you can, again, you can use the contact information down below. I have no problem answering questions and, of course, showing you whatever it is that you want to look at. If you want to look at a particular market I'm not covering, just let me know. I'll take a peek. But there's that bottom. And I've been telling you that they'll come back through here. I told you they left something down here that shouldn't be here. Now, of course, I'm not going to make you aware of that publicly, but I told you there's a problem down here, but I also did tell you that should they be able to get above here, the open of that bar and that mid, because they had that same activity from below, the open and the mid. I said you could possibly get stuck through here and hopefully we can get through this high. And I told you yesterday that they were struggling. I said they're struggling, and so I hope you understand again that the information that I'm disclosing to you, it's ahead of the candlesticks at best is all I'll say. It's ahead of the candlesticks at best, and to get you the best, I guess, the best interaction that you could possibly get out of it. I don't want you struggling as a trader. I don't. You can tell anybody about the channel that I'm here. I'm here, and I want people to profit immediately. That's the goal. And I want to give you, condensed, digestible information, stuff that's not saturated with a lot of rhetoric that you can't understand. Markets are not complicated; they're numbers. Your time, your axis, the date down the bottom, your prices, they're all numbers. They're all numbers. That's all it is. And you just need to have an understanding of what that looks like. And so that's why the universal trend and the universal price action method works. And I told you that it'll work on any market. You can put any strategy up against this. And you know why it'll work? Not because of me, because of whatever's winning. I can guarantee you this is in it. I can guarantee you that the market cannot get from point A to point B without it. And it has nothing to do with me. It's just something I've come to know about the chart. I've been staring at it for years, and I spent a lot of money too. And that's the other part of it too. I spent money so you don't have to. You don't have to spend a lot of money losing your money to this market. You don't. I'll tell you for free how to make money, but you should want to learn more than that. You should want to, because I'm trying to educate you on that too. Here's something for the mind, skills and aspects. I'm trying to tell you other information that can make you far more effective at doing this for a career. And that's the main thing that I want to stress to you. So they took out the bottom. Without any further ado, let me show you where I'm at. All right, so here we go. And this the PA account. This ain't the challenge account. This the PA account. All right, so up almost 1,000 ticks almost. I did do a couple dollars before I jumped on here because it was a move there and I didn't want to miss it. So I had about 11 in the video earlier. So I grabbed about a quick $500 real fast before I could get the same recording because I didn't want to miss it. So I did this one this morning. You saw that I was in that trade. And I was up about 11 on that trade. And I believe my I was here in this trade. I was here. It was down to about right here. It hadn't lifted up yet. It was down to about right here, and I had to go. I had to go. It was about 10:45. They was, I guess, lifting up a little bit, and I showed you that I was up like 1,100 with the NQ. I had already made like 1,100, so I'm up another $500. One contract too. That's the thing. Like I'm not doing all of that other stuff that I well, at least in front of you guys. I'm not doing a whole bunch of leverage in front of you. I've done leverage in front of you guys. I have, but I'm talking about for those that need to learn. I'm not doing all of that. Those that need to learn, you don't need to see all of that. And plus, my finances are private, so I don't like to do a whole lot of leverage online. I don't. I leave that to the other people that want to do big pocket, little pocket. I don't have time for that. That's not professional behavior. But if you want to learn how to trade, this is the stuff I do. I'll get a prop account and pass it for you and show it to you. I don't have no problem. I've done the PA accounts on here. I've done my business account. I did a couple of videos with my business account. This one is my business account. That one's a business account. And again, here I'm actually covering the whole trend, willing to take a loss, a loss with one contract. One contract. I have no problem showing you how to start with one. I'm not going to sit here and lead you to believing that trading is all about making a bunch of money. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there, but you need to start with some understanding first. That's important. So right here, I covered that whole trend until they made a trend against me. And then I got out and took the loss like I should. And then I got back in it and took, of course, when it was coming back down to wipe that trend out, I got back, started getting back in it and getting my money back and got more than what I started with back through this bottom. So, and then here I took one micro, same thing, took one micro and just rode and took out that whole uptrend in there. Here I had to actually type on the chart 'cause it was early in the morning, and so I didn't want to wake the house up. So here I took one contract and just held it with the micro, trying to show you guys. And of course, it's not as popular. I get it, I get it. Y'all, because y'all may not want to watch certain things. Now if it's all about momentum, getting fast money, sure. But when it's another approach, because these are different approaches, that's what this is. And these are with my business account. I'm slowing it down for you and even taking my time with my business account, trying to show it to you. Usually I'll just grab the PA account or the prop account and go in and show it to you that way, because most of you think that's popular anyway. And of course, if you're starting out with trading, you may have to come the prop account way. So I don't have no problem showing you that way too. But my personal finances with my business account, yeah, I don't do a whole lot of that online because it's a way I trade with that account that I just don't want to make publicly. And that's all. I don't mind showing you. But either which way, you can see in any of my videos, and this is something I do want you to pay attention to, all of the live trade videos, and I try to put it on under all of them. My average is 200 ticks. Whenever I shoot these live videos of trading, whether it's the prop account, PA account, my business account, my average is 200 ticks. All right, so I'm not struggling to get ticks. That's why I tried to show you the momentum way of going about it. So you'll see that you can get the ticks. You just got to know when to let go. That's all. So again, I'm taking my break. Again, if I if I decide to come back in the next week or so, again, it's just because I probably miss you guys. No, I'm just playing. But again, if I do decide to come back, it's just again if I see the participation coming up a bit, I'll be back. But for the most part, I'll definitely have to take a break because I want to motivate you guys to share the information, and of course digest what I've already put up here because there's enough here to sustain you without me making another video, and I know it. There's enough to sustain you as a trader. If you wanted to just move forward as a trader, I put enough information up here in the last 2 months because I've only been here 2 months. I put enough information up here in 2 months' times to make sure that you can get where you want to go. And there's a lot of people that again that will hold your attention, and y'all will sit there and listen to it, hold your attention for hour and some change, and just make a video and saying a bunch of stuff that I mean is so subjective and so hard to interpret. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm just not. I can't do it. And I hate to see people go through that. Definitely if you're trying to get a foundation going and maybe even be someone that has a family and you're trying to provide for your family and it's you're trying to get your start going. So I want to help you do that. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. Again, if you need me, again, my contact information is under every one of these videos. You're more than welcome to contact me. You're more than welcome to, of course, ask me about my services or your chart. Just tell me you want to look at a chart. I'll pull up a chart with you and take a look at a chart and post it on here so you can see it. And I've done it before. I've been messaged up here and I went and pulled up a chart and walked through the chart and explained to the young man what I saw. And so hopefully, again, you find the service of some use, but make sure you share it. That's my whole point of being here. Make sure you share this information because that's my goal, to help you to help others. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.